What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Clever News. Thanks for hanging out with us as always. You guys know me. I'm Deidre Behar, joined as always by my dear friend Katie Krause.
Hello, everybody.
And we are so excited. We're laughing, we're smiling. It is a great day for another episode of Rumor Patrol. Of course, we've got 3 brand spanking new rumors. Katie, get us kicked off with rumor number 1.
Rumor number 1, you guys, has to do with the film adaptation of 50 Shades of Grey. Now, it seems like we've been covering this film adaptation for what seems like an eternity.
Forever.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
From
every little thing.
Yes, every single casting rumor that's out there, we have it on Clever News. And this week is no different, but things seem to be getting more solidified. Alex Pettyfer shot a very steamy sex scene with director Gus Van Sant, who you guys know, he directed Good Will Hunting, Milk, very esteemed, Oscar-nominated director. They shot a scene, the scene in the book, where Christian Grey actually takes Anastasia Steele's virginity.
Kind of
a big deal,
ballsy,
right?
Yeah, just kind of jumping into the meat and potatoes
yes,
of it all.
He is said to be gunning for that directing gig. So this wasn't called for by Universal. It's just they decided to do it together. He thought Alex would be great. And then today, HollywoodLife.com, or yesterday, I'm sorry, HollywoodLife.com said that Jennifer Lawrence is the producer's top pick to play Anastasia Steele. Now, I don't think she would do it. She is so busy with Hunger Games. She's working on that new David O. Russell movie with Bradley Cooper and Christian Bale. I don't think the girl has the time. What do you make of both of these casting rumors, though?
Okay, I agree with you completely on J-Law. I think she's already attached to another huge franchise. I think that's probably a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just don't really see her being like the divergenized, you know, the deflowered kind of girl. I don't know, I see her in different types of roles, more action, Katniss, like type of stuff. As far as Alex Pettyfer and Gus Van Sant, I think it's really awesome and ambitious on their part. They're obviously 2 people who really want a job, and they're like, hey, let's team up and shoot something, regardless of the outcome. I think it's awesome that they're bringing attention and awareness and kind of stirring the pot a little bit. To be honest, with Alex Pettyfer, I'm not sure I'm completely sold. I think I'd have to see him like in that scene that they're shooting. Right. Because my top pick still is obviously going to be Skarsgård, Ian Somerhalder, Henry Cavill, or Matt Bomer. Those are my 4 top picks.
Yes, 100%. I think that those 4 guys are essentially everybody's top picks. We've been hearing about them. People have been commenting and voting on our videos, and those do seem to be the 4 guys that everybody is gunning for. And again, Alex Pettyfer, I want to see that tape. Where is that tape at? Can I please see it? Yeah, he's very good looking. I cannot deny that. I don't know that he has the, what I like to call the charm factor.
I agree.
I've interviewed him. He is nice and sweet.
And a great actor, but Christian Grey is the holy messiah of movie roles right now. And I think to step into those shoes, you really have to have a certain quality about you that I'm not sure he has. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll see. Anastasia, anyone that is on your mind that you think would just do a stellar job?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Alexis Bledel. I think she'd do a great job. I don't know if Amanda Seyfried is down for it, but I think she has the same kind of innocent, naive qualities that I'd want to see portrayed in Anastasia. She could obviously throw on a nice brunette wig, and I think she could pull it off really nicely. How about you?
Yeah, you know what? I do like Alexis Bledel. The only thing that I don't like is I was such a fan of Gilmore Girls, and it's really hard for me to separate her still to this day because she's just Rory Gilmore to me.
Forever, yes.
Yeah. I think Shailene Woodley would be good, but she, of course, has another franchise as well. I think Lucy Hale would be adorable.
Yes.
Also, she has the look down, the innocence down. I think that she would be a good choice.
There's so many talented men and women in Hollywood. I think whoever they put on this project is going to be a 10.
Yes. Let us know what you guys think, though, in the comment section. And let's move on to rumor number 2.
Okay, well, I think you and I both hate reporting on these types of stories because it just breaks our heart. We are rooting for you, Justin Bieber. Stay away from drugs, okay? Basically, his tour bus, he's in Europe right now on the European leg of his Believe tour. And his tour bus was found with marijuana inside of it, and that's obviously illegal. So another day, another Justin Bieber drug rumor. Do you think it's him, or do you think it's like the people he's hanging out with that are bringing it on the bus?
Yeah, there are reports that he was hanging out with Lil Zaw. I guess. And he was, I guess, had a party at Justin Bieber's house when there was marijuana like previously, so I don't know if maybe it was his. The good news for Justin Bieber is that they are not pressing any type of charges because they don't know whose it was. It was on the floor. We're not sure if Justin was in the arena at the time because what happened was police officers smelled marijuana from the bus when it was parked outside of his hotel in Stockholm.
They smelled it?
They wafted it. And then, the bus took off to go to the arena, and that's when it was apparently pulled over. So we're not sure if Justin was on the bus, but he's not being charged. So that's some good news, I think.
That's good news, but it's like, why do we constantly have to keep reporting on these bad, negative stories? Stay away from bad people. Keep a really small inner circle. How come we never hear about drugs on Taylor Swift's tour bus? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So I think, the company you keep says everything about you.
100%.
So that being said,
come hang out with us. We'll make sure we keep you in check, and we'll have some nice, clean fun.
Exactly.
What is our final rumor?
All right, rumor number 3 has to do with shall we say, a plethora of singing competition shows.
Yes.
Because what is going on with American Idol? What is going on with The Voice? What is going on with The X Factor? Let's just say it. The Voice has essentially taken over. Everyone is loving Usher. Everyone is loving Shakira.
Obsessed.
Yes, and I have to agree. I think that they bring such a great energy. I love their commentary. I love how they interact with their contestants and their teams. I have to say, well done, NBC.
Very well done.
On the other hand, the X Factor and American Idol seem to be hot messes right now.
What is going on? I mean, American Idol cannot save the sinking ship that it is for the life of them. Lord knows they've spent so much cash trying to get the creme de la creme of judges, and it seems like not even that is working. And same thing kind of with X Factor. They spent so much money on Britney Spears last season, and that obviously didn't pan out. So what do you want to see happen with these shows?
I think the problem with Idol is that they're putting almost too much emphasis on the judges and not enough on the contestants. Because let's be honest, we're in season 12. We have not had an American Idol come from the show since, I want to say, Carrie Underwood, and that was in season 4. And before that, Kelly Clarkson, and she was season 1. So I think right there, look at how many years have passed. I mean, I can't even tell you, we have Philip Phillips, but like, besides
he
him,
sells well, but I don't think like acclaim-wise, have you gone to see him live?
And
like,
who won before him?
Still too
Do
new.
you know?
Lee DeWise. But still, if you didn't tune into the show, you don't really hear him on the radio or anything like that.
That's my point.
And I think it's sad. I think they're really talented people, obviously, but for some reason that machine, the American Idol machine, is not cranking out the superstars that it did back in the day with Carrie and with Kelly.
Yes.
So I agree with you. The emphasis needs to be put on the talent. They need to up the marketing on the talent, promote the life out of those talented people. They are the ones who deserve it. Nicki Minaj does not need more publicity. Mariah does not need more publicity.
When you found Carrie and Kelly, the judges were honestly Paula Abdul and Randy Jackson and Simon. I mean, they weren't Mariah Carey and J-Lo and Nicki Minaj, and I think that is definitely a problem. I think X Factor, look, we all were rooting for Britney Spears. It did not work out. Now we're having to say goodbye to Khloe Kardashian because that, let's be honest, did not exactly work out. Girl, I love you, but it did not work out.
It did not work out.
And now I'm hearing that Jennifer Love Hewitt, they're considering, and Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, I know that Kelly Rowland did really well on the UK version of the X Factor where she was a judge, and apparently Simon is a huge fan of her and thinks that she's just tremendous. You know what? I would go with someone like Kelly or Jennifer Love Hewitt because it's not Britney Spears, it's not Reach for the Stars, Pie in the Sky, a million idol life of a celebrity. It's just someone who has expertise like Paula Abdul. We knew who she was, but has experience.
You know what people are looking for, and I think that is the key. That's where these shows are going wrong, in my opinion.
100%. So you know what? I don't know where it's going to be in a year or two, but for now, we're watching The Voice.
Yeah, The Voice.
The Voice.
Done and done. Guess what time it is? Shout out time! All right, so for me, the first shout out that I would like to give is this really nice tweet that I got. Annalie, here it is. Annalie Wisborg, she tweeted me, Annalie Colin is her actual Twitter name. She said, I think that they would make awesome co-stars. It's definitely a movie I'm gonna watch. I love you at Katie Krause. You're my favorite host in Hollywood.
Aww,
that's so nice.
Who was she talking about?
She was talking about Kristen Stewart and James Franco.
Oh, yes.
I think that's who she was talking about. But I just thought that that was such a nice comment, and I wanted to say thank you, my friend.
Cute. Cute. The first comment that I want to read is from a friend of mine named Meg Mirandila. She commented on a Miley...
Fun name.
Yeah, really fun last name. She commented on a story about Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. Snoop Dogg kind of running his mouth this week saying that Miley has a relationship in her life that's over. Meg said, I really don't know what to say about them. Some days we hear that they're splitting up, then we'll hear they're not. I just hope they're happy together or separately, but I have to say, I love them together. I just hope they figure it out. And you know what? Me too. I hope they figure it out. They're engaged. They obviously like each other a whole lot. So whatever debacles or issues you're going through, figure it out. We support you.
Yeah. All right, so my next one that I have to do is from Caroline West. She tweeted me yesterday and said, about to settle in and thoroughly stalk your Pinterest, Tumblr, and Instagram. Love you on Clever TV.
She's interested.
Could that be nicer? No, it couldn't. It made my heart smile, and I just wanted to say hello and stalk away. We're all secret stalkers, aren't we? On the internet. We all
That's
fall
what the
down the
internet's there
Instagram
for.
rabbit hole. Yes.
Yes. My next comment is from Kelsey W, and she said, I still have hope that Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams will end up together. Kelsey, you and me both, okay? That is the dream couple. I still watch The Notebook and fantasize that that's their life in real life. Yes. So you and me both, sister. Thanks for leaving a comment.
Yes, I completely agree with that too.
Yes.
All right, so Belly Puffy left a comment on the story that we did about Alex Pettifer and 50 Shades earlier this week. You guys can watch in the description box for the link there if you missed it. But she said, Katie, I love your dress. Alex looks good, but I prefer Ian Somerhalder. And that seems to be the popular vote. Everyone is loving Ian Somerhalder.
Yeah, what's not to love?
Yes, and the dress, shout out to Urban Outfitters, my favorite store.
Holla! My next comment is from Effin Hernandez. This is interesting. I think you'll like this. He said, I love Clever News, but why don't they have a little male testosterone on the show? A little man candy would be nice, just a suggestion. Well, Effin, we have thoroughly discussed at hand the potential of having Zac Efron as our co-host, but he's unfortunately unavailable.
He's a little busy, but if you know him,
we're very, very open to having him sit here. No, but in all seriousness, we have thought about it, and it would be really great. It's just a matter of finding the right guy who enjoys celebrity news. Who can handle us and enjoys celebrity news as much as we do. So it's something we're thinking about, but we'll keep you posted.
Yes. Okay, so my next one is a YouTube comment about Kristen Stewart and James Franco, our exclusive report on that movie. Riley McDonald said, quote, for some reason I've always wanted to see them in a movie together, so I really hope this project happens. You know what? Me too. I feel like they're both so talented. They're both just, I don't know, very artsy, creative types, and I feel like they would just blow up together on the big screen in a good way. So I would love that.
So well off of each other.
Yes.
Love that. My next one comes from Twitter. It is at Nesso_21, who said, Deidre, I didn't want to spoil Jay Timberlake being on the Ellen show for tomorrow, but this was worth it. He is beyond cute, so sweet. I could not agree more. I watched his interview on Ellen, and oh my God, I was just gushing over how cute he was and how in love with her he seems. Awesome. Loved it too.
Love JT so much. Okay, so really fast, just to wrap up, I posted this photo on Instagram of me and of course my dog.
The cutest.
That I love
Prince.
so much. His name is Prince, you guys, and I just love him.
Yes.
Anyways, some of our favorites, they all liked it or commented. Alexandra Wilson.
Yes.
She changed her Instagram name to Coach Alexandra AJ.
Yes.
And so I want to give her a shout out.
Love you,
Way
girlfriend.
to change your name, girl. Jella Lee, of course, always Kyle Goldfinch, and Denisa Lover 1D.
Cute.
Cute.
Sounds great.
Thanks.
Love them.
Thank you.
And my last one is from Instagram too. Some of you guys who follow me know that I am a huge baker in my spare time. This is what I baked. I'll actually, oh yeah, we'll throw it up on the screen in color. Basically, I baked something that was wild and crazy. If you want the recipe, I'll leave it below, but I think your taste buds will love it. And I want to give a shout out to Gypsy Hustle and the Nikki Cause, who thinks that he or she gained 5 pounds just by looking at it. And honestly, I'm sure your metabolism's fast, that's not true, but honestly, Lord knows what's in there.
Yes.
You can put on weight very easily if you eat that often. So stay away, but enjoy it at a distance.
Okay, we'll run down all 3 of our rumors from this week.
Yes, you guys go ahead and hit us up below in the comments section and let us know what you think is going on with 50 Shades of Grey. Let us know what you think about marijuana being on Justin Bieber's tour bus, and let us know which reality singing show you are most into these days.
Yes, go ahead and leave all of your thoughts and comments right below this video box, and then before you head out, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, or tell a friend to hit that subscribe button.
Do it.
That would be so helpful and awesome. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. For Deidre Behar, I'm Katie Krause, and we will see you next time.
Oh yes.
Bye.
Bye.